No more crack! No more crack! No more crack!
I think he sucks.
You think he's what, sorry?
Sucks.
He sucks. Why does he suck, sir?
I don't like him.
Oh, why is that?
Doug Ford? That's the crackhead, isn't it?
You're saying he takes crack?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Well, judging by the hysterical reaction from the usual suspects, you would think that Premier Doug Ford's decision to use the Notwithstanding Clause to trump a judge's decision was the death of democracy as we know it. Yet, Premier Ford had to use the Notwithstanding Clause if his goal of cutting Toronto City Council in half was to be realized. Nevertheless, what do members of Generation Trudeau After Dark have to say about this one? Doug Ford enacting the Notwithstanding Clause.
Fuck, I don't know enough about politics. No.
It was front page news this week.
I know. And I have been trying to keep up on it, watching CBC.
CBC?
Yes. I've been watching CBC. I've been listening to CBC about it. What do I think about Doug Ford? I think he has maybe enacted it a little prematurely. Like,
Is that what CBC told you to say?
no. Oh, fuck. What? Where are you? Fox News?
Rebel Media.
Fox News.
Okay. If only. Our question of the night, we're asking people what they think of Ontario Premier Doug Ford enacting the Notwithstanding Clause.
The what clause?
Do you want to know what I really think?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I just can't think right now.
Do we necessarily want government run by non-elected judges?
Yeah, that's a weird one, eh? That's where it's like you're not elected by the people, so like why are you in charge? But like you got to realize it's like take a step back. It's like you need that kind of checks and balances sort of situation. That like third party. I mean, they're trained professionals. Hopefully, they're not corrupt or whatever. But yeah, no, I get you. I mean, like, but he won, right? Like he's the people's voice right now. People want him to do his thing.
Where do you weigh in on this?
It's what the people want. In my opinion, I don't really see as much wrong with that because if you have a larger council, there's probably more dispute.
The question, ma'am, is what do you think of Premier Doug Ford enacting the Notwithstanding Clause earlier this week?
Doug Ford doesn't even realize that global warming is a thing.
Is it a thing, global warming?
You can't tell me it's not.
I thought it was climate change these days.
No. Are you kidding me?
Are we back to global warming?
The number one cause of global warming is people eating beef. Yes. People eating beef equals to if you eat one burger, that equals 20 showers in 1 month. That's how much water goes into 1 pound of beef.
Were you hassling the poor guy selling hot dogs down there? Or?
No, I walked right past him because I know that statistic.
That's your way of saving the planet.
Have you guys watched Cowspiracy on Netflix?
Like, I'm going to be completely honest, like, he's literally taking the same motto as like Trump, and it's Canada, it's not going to work for that long.
They're comparing Doug Ford to, basically, it's the Canadian Donald Trump, and we know what Donald Trump's, like, ideas are on climate change, which are all wrong.
Now I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to cut it down if so many... Oh my god. You just changed my entire political views in 30 seconds.
Did I? That could be that's my best achievement of the year, folks. I changed somebody's entire political views in 30 seconds.
More people. Wow.
Pretty heavy, isn't it?
The more people there are, the harder it is to make a decision. I mean, no. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It doesn't.
No, you're going back on your decision?
I'm going back on my decision. It doesn't matter how many people there are. If you're shrinking the amount of people that are making the decision all equally, then it's still going to be the same ratios of people making the same decisions.
Sir, what would you like to see Doug Ford do about climate change then?
Ban cow meat processing.
What do you think of Premier Doug Ford enacting the Notwithstanding Clause, sir?
I think he's a great guy, and that's all I have to say.
Okay, very profound. Thank you.
Have a good night, sir.
Good night. Hey, folks, this is the only news channel where you're going to see what members of Generation Trudeau After Dark have to say on the issues of the day. Please like and subscribe, and enjoy the ride.